Hi, I'm Hector and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video on YouTube, and of course you can go ahead and support me by liking or subscribing or sharing or anyone you deem fit, anyone at all. I'm grateful for that. Thank you very much. And today we'll go ahead and talk about dropshipping, the principle, the structure and the basic setup of dropshipping. I'm making this video on 21st of January and I started dropshipping on the 8th of January, and I've made over $1,500 since then. If you're watching from Nigeria, as you can see, the orders are still coming in. So if you're watching from Nigeria, that is about over 1.6 million naira, and it's not even a month yet. The span is not up to a month. That is a good amount of money to make, especially if you're just making this from clicking a few buttons on your phone. I did this by reselling sex toys that don't look like a sex toy to our beautiful Nigerian ladies in diaspora, especially Canada and United Kingdom, using ad targeting. I'll teach you how I did this step by step in this video. But first and foremost, being my first video here, we can't actually go into this online hustle talk without talking about online hustle in general. I'll first tell you a story of how I got into this online space. I just got into online hustle like 4 months back. I didn't really know much about online hustle. I tried coding some time ago. I was good at it, but I made only $200 on Fiverr, and it was difficult getting that. I didn't know you can even get much more than that without even knowing how to code until 4 months back. Originally, I'm a fashion designer. I make suits, and as you can see from my Instagram page, I'm based in Abuja. I make some of the best suits in Abuja, and I've been doing that, and I was good with that until one day I needed to sponsor an advert, and my ad accounts couldn't accept any of my Nigerian cards for payment. So I had to find someone to solve this issue for me, because as a business owner on social media, you must run adverts. You have to make people see your product for them to buy it. If you're not running adverts as a business owner on social media, you're partially wasting your time posting. You probably make money from your family and friends and some few people. If you don't run adverts, I will assure you that it won't go well as you want it to go. So back to the topic, I needed to run adverts, so I had to reach out to someone that can fix this issue for me, and I got a lady that specializes on fixing advert issues. She told me she can fix this issue for me, but she will need to log into my account to be able to do this. That is where I disagreed, because I had 25,000 or 24,000 or thereabout, a little sketchy in my mind. Since I started this online hustle, I haven't really been stable with the physical hustle, because the online hustle has much more money in it and far less stress. You can't just help but fall back a little bit on the physical hustle. I think it's about 24,000, 23,000, and it wasn't bought at all. It was all organic. So I wouldn't want anyone to log into this account, because it took me a lot of effort and years to build this account to that level. So I told her that it won't be possible to log into my account. Obviously, I had trust issues, although she was good at what she does from the thousands of reviews as comment on her page. I knew she was exceptional, but I don't know her in person. So I told her, why not teach me the process to do it myself, and I will add a little more money to what I was supposed to pay. But she refused and insisted I pay her thrice the agreed sum. And I agreed to this because I knew a few friends that had the same issue, and I was planning to make the money back in about a week or so by fixing theirs. So she taught me the process, and I learned it and did mine, and it worked. I reached out to my friends and offered to do theirs at a cheaper price, and they were happy to pay. From my calculations then, I figured I could make the money back in about a week and stop the service entirely, because it wasn't my niche. But surprisingly, many people had this issue. After doing for just a friend, he recommended to his other friends. After doing for them, they recommended for their other friend, and so on. Before 2 hours, I've made the money and more, because it was the same process and it takes a few minutes, and I kept repeating this same setup over and over for people and was getting paid from it. Easiest money I ever made. It felt good, so I decided to explore the online hustle space more. Being an advert related issue, I had to learn more about advertising and all that. So I delved into the advert audience targeting, or ad targeting as we all call it. I paid a coach to put me through, and I worked my way around it within a day. I became a professional in this, and I started doing this for people. Meanwhile, when you are learning anything from a coach, it is crucial that you add your own ideas and uniqueness to every skill. That is why we are all humans. We all need ideas. The richest people got there not through hard work. Of course, discipline is part of it, but then it's mostly the ideas you have in life that will get you where you need to be. So that being said, I started doing this for people. If you go to my Instagram page, you will see my post about these services, the comments from customers and reviews from customers and clients. It's there. Not like I'm making it up. I was advertising it and people were happy, patronizing. I raised the fee I started with, and clients were still happy, patronizing. It was a lot of money that I never imagined I could make without moving from place to place. I was literally typing on my phone and I was getting paid. I can't even put the amount in context, but the money I make a month as a fashion designer, I was making 3 times that doing this, and it was far less stressful. With time, I also added verification service to the hustle. When the blue tick thing came out, it was the best thing to happen to my page. Far more better than buying fake followers. I assure you that you will get much more visibility if you're verified. People trust you more. People interact with you more. If you run adverts, people just want to see what the blue tick person is talking about. And if you drop a comment on big pages like Tunde Notes, it floats and people get to see your comments first and interact with it. People saw that it works and they can get verified when I do it for them. They kept recommending me. I did the same thing for all these people and I kept getting paid. See how less stressful all this online hustle is. I had plans to get bigger in the online hustle space because it is very easy to learn skills. It's just online stuff and it's just a matter of days or sometimes hours. As long as anything works, anything that you're doing online and it works for people, it's sellable. Whatever skill you learn that can help someone online in any way, it's sellable. If it doesn't work, then it's a fraud. Don't sell anything that don't work. You will fail before you even begin. So when the new year came with the new year resolution mindset, new things, new goals, I decided that mine would be setting up 4 different online hustles that can generate $1,000 each, because I've already seen that it works. I wouldn't even try it if I didn't see prospects. Already making easy money from advert issue and verification, I was sure that there are more also that will pay like that online or even more. That is where dropshipping comes in. I've actually been hearing about this dropshipping from way back, seeing adverts from coaches and all that, but a lot of bad comments made me skeptical. Most comment was about how these coaches make money only from teaching and not from doing it. But then, with the new year resolution and knowing how the online hustle space works, I decided to motivate myself by trying out this dropshipping. So I'm going to explain to you step by step on how I did this. Of course, I learned most of the skills from a coach that I paid, but I had to put in my own ideas. Like I told you, it's crucial you always put in your own ideas. In anything you do, just put in your own thinking. Thinking is the easiest thing to do and it goes a long way to help with every process. Add a little bit of your idea to everything you learn and be disciplined enough to make it work. That is exactly what I did on 8 January. I said I will make it work. I already learned the basics of dropshipping from this online coach. He taught me how to get my product. It has to be a problem-solving product or something without wow effect on people. A product you can't easily get from a nearby store. After you get the product, according to the coach, he was a very good teacher anyway. He said I needed to create a Shopify store around it, which I didn't let her do because I felt all dropshippers use Shopify store. And if I see that as a customer, I will know that it is probably dropshipping and he probably got that product far way cheaper from somewhere online. Even if I wanted to buy it, that feeling of being cheated might make me not to. No one likes to be cheated anyway. The first rule of marketing is seeing your product or service through the customer or client's point of view. You have to feel like you are the one buying the product and take note of what you will like and what you won't like. So I didn't go through with the Shopify. Like I said before, you have to always infuse some of your own ideas. It's important. Even if you need to copy everything, at least 0.5 ideas should be yours. With that being said, he also said after getting the Shopify store, you then create a TikTok account, create content and run adverts. That was a summary of his teaching. I can't really break down everything for you. I just have to summarize it to save time. But I will show you how I use his teachings to create my own part. Now it's left for me to first get the problem-solving product. Of course, there are numerous problems in the world. The insecurities, climate change, the war and the whatnot. But that did not fit into my dropshipping agenda. I needed something trendy with a quick fix. The media space was buzzing with how our beautiful Nigerian ladies are very lonely abroad due to work and lack of partners. So I thought to myself, why not sell them a sex toy that can ease some tension? Being a professional on ad targeting, that's advert targeting, like I said earlier, I already know that I can target my ads to be shown to only Nigerian females in diaspora. Also knowing that they won't want to be seen using this toy, it gave me an idea. Why not sell a sex toy that don't look like a sex toy? So I took all this in mind and started searching. I got this product, a vibrator that looks exactly like a USB. You can even take this to your office or anywhere. It was a total disguise. As you can see, the price is a little above $1 and the shipping fee is also around that rate. Let's say $3 for the whole package. This right here was a product and I knew it. Taking anonymity and secrecy into account, I went ahead and asked the manufacturer, who is a Chinese by the way, if it can be delivered discreetly. And he said yes. As you can see, it's a confidential delivery. As you can see, the orders are still coming in steady. Yes. So I took all this information and created a unique website and listed that $1 product as $21.95 and added an $8 shipping fee, which totals to about $29.95 compared to the original price of less than $3 in total, both for the product and shipping. Orders are still coming in. I just did a 5,000 naira advert, so probably I will get like 4 orders or 5 orders depending on how my luck shine. Like I said before, I didn't use a Shopify store like the coach suggested. Creating a unique e-commerce store is one of the easiest things there is. I will drop my WhatsApp number in the description in case you need coaching on this, or you can go ahead and message me on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you are seeing this video right now. I added a few other products just in case the customers needed a few options, as you can see, and I made sure I added the discreet shipping to the offer. After this, I created an Instagram account around the product instead of TikTok as suggested by the coach, because I know my way around ad targeting on Instagram and Facebook more than TikTok. If you also need coaching on how to target your ads as a business owner on social media, go ahead and message me. With that being said, after creating and setting up my Instagram account, I created a content about the product. Content is the life of social media. Trust me, it lives and breathes content. The social media space revolves around content. It could be good or bad, but as long as it gets attention, it's a good content. Being creative with your content will help you go a long way on social media marketing. The online marketing space is based off of 3 principles. Number 1, content. Number 2, marketing. Then last but the most crucial is conversion. That is what most of the celebrities do on social media, including Yul Edochie, all his wives, and all those influencers that will get you talking. Whether you're praising them, laughing at them, or insulting them, as long as you have an opinion about it and it got your attention, you help them convert the content. So after creating my content, I went ahead and targeted Nigerian females living abroad. As you can see here, it's a very simple process. If you know how to do it, it's just so simple. I chose United Kingdom and then Canada. After this, I went ahead and pushed out the content. Each 5,000 naira advert per day gets me at least 4 sales or more, depending on how my luck is like shining that day. That is about $100, and 5,000 is not even up to $5. Yes, you can check the exchange rate. When a customer orders and pays, which is $29 in total, they must provide address. As you can see, all I have to do is copy this address. I can't really open this in full because it's confidential. Then I go to where the product is $2 or $3 or thereabout and pay the manufacturer with part of the money the customer paid, and put in the address of the customers where the manufacturer will ship the product to. That is it. The rest of the money remains in my dollar account. Simple step. I wouldn't know this if I listened to people's comments and order, because I knew about dropshipping a long time ago, but due to the bad comments that I mentioned earlier, I was skeptical about trying. Well, if I didn't try, I wouldn't know it is as lucrative as they said. I'm just starting this journey. People are making much more crazy money than $1,500 on dropshipping, but I guess it's a good start, like I said. Recently I just got to understand that people just stigmatizes whatever they don't understand and backs it up with hate speech. I strongly believe that is why racism and tribalism exist. I mean, if you cannot understand the culture and the people, it is easier to hate on it. I mean, why not? Meanwhile, Bill Gates, one of the richest people in the world, still sells books on how to get rich. He's not giving it out for free. He sells a couple of them. He's there on Amazon and he's not even trying to teach any skill. Even if you're making $10 million and you can make 10,000 more from something else, a real entrepreneur will never hesitate. It's normal for coaches to charge you for services. If you want to learn something and it's because the coach is charging you that's stopping you, my dear, you're not ready to learn. Whatever you have your mindset at, do not let hate speech deter you or stop you in any way, because you might just be missing out on a life-changing opportunity if you listen to people that know far less. All you need for a successful dropshipping journey after you pick a product is knowing how to create a simple e-commerce website around this product. Of course, it is a simple process, like I said before, and if you need guidance with this, you can reach out. Then you need to know how to create a content around this product that will get attention. And the most crucial part is knowing your audience and knowing how to target them. If you need help with any of these steps, reach out to me privately on my WhatsApp or Instagram. Like I said, I'll be dropping my WhatsApp number down in the description, and I will help put you through. I'm not selling any ebook or webinar. My coaching process is one-on-one. I share my screen, take you through this process, and talk on the phone if we need to. And of course, this will take much of my time, and this won't be free. So if you're interested, reach out. And if you can get this skill from anywhere else, I will encourage you to, because you will need it. We have come to the end of this video. I'll be posting more on my online hustle journey this year. Like I mentioned earlier, the new year goal is to create $1,000 per month online hustle. It can be more than that, but at least 1,000. I already smashed dropshipping, as you can see. I mean, it's more than 1,000 already. I still have 3 more to go. So stay connected to stay updated and maybe motivated. You can go ahead and subscribe, like, or share. Thank you so much for watching the video.